Welcome to the XONJX XIII Grade Farm Credit Union Member 3 Shareholder Agreement video. In this series, we'll break down the essentials of the agreement, helping you understand your rights, responsibilities, and the unique opportunities available within the XONJX ecosystem. Whether you're a student, employee, contractor, or community participant, this guide will clarify how you can benefit from cooperative financial services, self-insurance, and innovative investment structures. Let's begin by exploring what makes this credit union model distinct and how it's designed to support regenerative agriculture, financial literacy, and entrepreneurial growth for all members. Start with the executive summary. The Member 3 Shareholder Agreement is your roadmap to participating in the XONJX XIII Grade Farm Credit Union and its self-insurance pool. It outlines the framework for membership, highlights the core benefits, and details the foundational components you'll encounter. This agreement ensures you have access to specialized financial literacy programs, resources for regenerative agriculture, and support for student-employee development. It's all about empowering you to thrive financially while contributing to the sustainable goals of the XONJX community. The purpose of this agreement is to establish a clear structure for your participation in the credit union. It meticulously defines your rights and responsibilities, the investment options available, and the mechanisms for mutual support. By joining, you're not just opening an account, you're becoming part of a collaborative environment that values sustainable financial engagement and community-driven growth. As a member, you gain access to a suite of benefits tailored to support your financial journey. These include specialized financial literacy programs, resources for regenerative agriculture, and opportunities for entrepreneurial growth. The agreement ensures that every member can participate in a supportive environment, fostering both individual and collective success. It's important to note that this document is an educational template. It does not serve as legal, financial, tax, or investment advice. Before implementing the agreement with real members or capital, you must consult qualified legal counsel and financial regulators. Compliance with federal and state laws is essential, especially given the complexities of cooperative finance, self-insurance, and digital asset integration. XONJX Credit Union operates in a complex regulatory landscape. Laws governing credit unions, member shares, investment products, and insurance arrangements vary by jurisdiction. If you're considering membership, understand that the agreement must be tailored to your specific regulatory environment, especially regarding deposit insurance, securities registration, and investment restriction. With the integration of blockchain-based tokens like Tink Gold (TTG), new compliance considerations arise. These include digital asset regulations, anti-money laundering requirements, and tax reporting obligations. Both members and operators should seek independent professional guidance before engaging in any transactions involving these digital assets. The agreement involves two main parties, the individual or entity joining as a member and the credit union entity itself, operated by the Office of Financial Management. Members participate in share ownership, self-insurance coverage, and access to credit repair and financial literacy services. The agreement becomes effective upon signature and continues as long as the terms are met. As a member, you must meet eligibility requirements, make financial contributions, and comply with regulatory standards. You'll also have opportunities to participate in governance and access a range of member services. The credit union manages pool investments and ensures compliance with all relevant regulations. Credit union's mission is to support regenerative farm and agrivoltaic projects, blending sustainable agriculture with renewable energy. Members benefit from student-employee training, business management, and financial literacy programs. The self-insurance pool allows members to collectively manage risks and generate returns through strategic investments. Join, you must confirm eligibility, whether as a student, employee, contractor, farmer, or approved community participant. You'll need to complete identity verification, provide tax documentation, and submit proof of address. These steps ensure the integrity of the credit union and protect all members by preventing fraud and ensuring regulatory compliance. To activate your membership, a minimum initial deposit of $1,000 is required. This deposit is recorded as member shares, representing your equity interest in the cooperative. Unlike traditional savings, these shares fluctuate in value based on pool performance and are subject to board approval for distributions. Member shares are tracked in individual accounts and may include a non-withdrawable core share, typically the first $100. This core share is required for active membership and can only be redeemed upon leaving the credit union. The value of shares depends on pool performance, so members share in both the risks and rewards. Self-insurance pool is the financial heart of the credit union. All member deposits are pooled to provide risk coverage for approved events and to generate returns through investments in farm operations and equipment. This hybrid model combines mutual aid with cooperative economics, supporting both individual members and the broader community. Pool operates on insurance-like principles, offering coverage for events like crop losses or equipment failures. At the same time, it invests in productive assets such as farm projects and equipment leasing. Members benefit from both the protection and the potential returns generated by these investments. Self-insurance pool follows a 90-10 allocation model. 90% of funds are deployed in active investments, while 10% are held in liquid reserves. This ensures there's enough liquidity for member redemptions and claims while maximizing the productive use of capital in farm and agrivoltaic projects. It's crucial to understand that member deposits are not FDIC insured, and neither principal protection nor returns are guaranteed. All investments carry the risk of partial or total loss, and returns depend entirely on the actual performance of XONJX ventures and pool management decisions. After your initial deposit, there's a 90-day waiting period before you can submit claims for self-insurance benefits. This period helps prevent adverse selection, allows the pool to build reserves, and gives members time to complete financial literacy requirements. After 90 days, you must still meet good standing and training requirements to access benefits. To access benefits after the waiting period, you must maintain good standing, keep required share balances, complete financial literacy training, and ensure your claim aligns with approved coverage categories. The Credit Union Board has the authority to review and approve claims based on pool liquidity and policy considerations. Credit Union targets a 1% monthly return on investment for eligible member shares. This is a performance goal, not a guarantee. Actual returns may vary based on farm yields, equipment utilization, loan repayments, and market conditions. The board can adjust or suspend distributions as needed for risk management. When distributions are declared, ROI may be credited as additional member shares, patronage dividends, Tink Gold TTG tokens, or a hybrid of these options. Members are responsible for understanding and reporting the tax treatment of any distributions they receive. Membership includes access to the Quantum Q9 Business and Personal Credit Repair and Builder Financial Literacy Redemption Manual. This program offers credit monitoring setup, dispute resolution education, business credit building, and foundational financial management training. These resources are designed to help you build a stronger financial future. While the credit union provides tools and guidance for credit repair, it does not guarantee specific outcomes. Results depend on your individual credit history and financial behavior. Some services may require third-party subscriptions, and you are responsible for any associated costs and compliance with their policies. Members in good standing can participate in XONJX's integrated labor, equipment, and land leasing programs. These opportunities allow you to earn income, gain hands-on experience, and build credit history. Labor income can be applied toward share growth or credit qualification, supporting your journey from employee to entrepreneur. Members can lease agricultural equipment and land parcels to operate independent or joint venture farming enterprises. This reduces the barrier to entry for new entrepreneurs and supports the development of practical skills. Lease terms and compensation rates are detailed in separate program agreements. Integrated labor, equipment, and land leasing programs create a virtuous economic cycle. Members earn income, build credit, and gain experience, while the self-insurance pool benefits from rental revenue and increased member engagement. This model supports both personal and community economic development. Specific terms for labor compensation, equipment lease pricing, and land rental are documented in separate addenda and line of credit agreements. All participants must sign the appropriate agreements before accessing these programs, ensuring clarity and mutual understanding. The credit union operates under a cooperative governance model, balancing member participation with effective management. Members may have voting rights on major decisions, either through traditional one-member one-vote mechanisms or blockchain-based token voting using TTG tokens. Members can participate in governance through traditional voting or DAO-style token voting. Voting procedures, proposal processes, and decision-making frameworks are detailed in the credit union's bylaws and governance protocols. This hybrid approach ensures both democratic participation and operational efficiency. The credit union may charge administrative, training, and transaction fees as needed to support operations. All fees are disclosed in the current fee schedule. Members must review and understand these costs before using credit union services. By joining, you acknowledge the risks: investment risk, operational risk, regulatory risk, and liquidity risk. Member shares may fluctuate in value, and there is no guarantee of principal protection or returns. Regulatory changes may also impact operations or require structural adjustments. Participation does not constitute a guaranteed investment, regulated insurance, or legal or tax advice. Members are strongly encouraged to consult independent advisors before committing capital or making significant financial decisions based on credit union participation. The agreement becomes effective upon your signature and continues until terminated by either party. The credit union may suspend your access to benefits or voting rights if there are suspected violations or disputes. Suspension allows time for investigation and resolution. Membership may be terminated for reasons such as fraud, non-payment, or policy violations. Upon termination, redeemable shares are calculated, fees and offsets applied, and the remaining balance paid according to pool liquidity and redemption policies. Immediate cash settlement is not always guaranteed due to the illiquid nature of some investments. If disputes arise, members must first attempt informal resolution. If unresolved, parties may agree to mediation and ultimately binding arbitration in Harris County, Texas. By signing, you waive the right to participate in class action lawsuits, meaning all disputes must be brought individually. The agreement is governed by the laws of Texas and applicable federal law. However, cooperative credit unions and self-insurance pools may be subject to overlapping regulatory frameworks. Members should be aware of the legal complexity and potential for regulatory changes. Credit union must comply with regulations from agencies like the National Credit Union Administration, SEC, state insurance departments, and evolving digital asset laws. Internal trust and ecclesiastical frameworks may supplement conventional regulation where permitted, but federal and state laws always take precedence. XONJX Credit Union integrates blockchain technology through the Tink Gold (TTG) and Tink Gold Share (TTGS) tokens. TTG is a utility token for payments and rewards, while TTGS enables governance participation. Both tokens are built on secure, audited smart contract libraries and can be deployed on various EVM-compatible blockchains. TTG tokens are used for distributing monthly ROI, facilitating flash loans, and enabling peer-to-peer payments. TTGS tokens represent on-chain member shares and governance rights, allowing for blockchain-based voting and potential DeFi integrations. The flash loan feature allows members to borrow TTG tokens for single transaction operations, generating fee revenue for the pool. Members must understand that the regulatory classification of TTG and TTGS tokens is still evolving. XONJX makes no representations regarding their tax treatment, security status, or future regulatory requirements. It's essential to stay informed and seek professional advice before engaging with these digital assets. Credit unions' blockchain infrastructure relies on interconnected smart contracts for token management, flash loans, and governance. These contracts are written in Solidity and use OpenZeppelin's audited libraries for security. However, the specific implementations have not been independently audited and should be considered educational examples until formally reviewed. XONJX Flash Loan Pool contract enables atomic flash loans. Tokens are borrowed and repaid within a single transaction, ensuring the pool never loses capital. This allows for advanced financial strategies like arbitrage and liquidity provision, while a small fee benefits the self-insurance pool. Before deploying smart contracts with real member capital, XONJX commits to engaging qualified auditors, conducting thorough testing, and implementing strong access controls. Emergency procedures will be in place for contract upgrades or pauses if vulnerabilities are discovered. By signing, you acknowledge that you've read, understood, and voluntarily agree to all terms, risks, and obligations in the Member 3 Shareholder Agreement. You accept the non-guaranteed nature of investments, the 90-day waiting period, the board's discretionary authority, and the need for independent legal and financial advice. Remember to retain a fully executed copy of your agreement and all related documents for your records. Digital copies are available through the XONJX member portal. For any questions about interpretation or application of these terms, contact the Office of Financial Management. Thank you for joining the XONJX XIII Grade Farm Credit Union. We look forward to supporting your financial growth and participation in our cooperative ecosystem.